Welcome. This is the Puerto Colombian Pier that is over 100 years old. I witnessed its construction. I remember that at that time I was just a child, watching how the big ships arrived from many places of the world. This is one of the most emblematic sites in the country, as it marks the origin of modernity and progress in the Colombian Caribbean and South America itself. This impressive pier began its construction in 1888, and it was in the charge of the Cuban businessman Francisco Javier Cisneros, who was the representative in Colombia of the Barranquilla Railway and Pier Company. It was inaugurated on the morning of June 15, 1893, since it was approximately 1,219 meters long with a depth of 8 meters. The pier would end up becoming the largest in all of South America and the third largest in the world. In addition to that, it had a very modern transportation system, operating 24 hours a day. The train tracks extended from the dock through the city's train station to the capital, Barranquilla. Numerous foreign families arrived from all over the world, amazed by the incredible Caribbean landscape, bringing with them the rich cultural customs such as their music, their architecture, and their gastronomy. They started their own companies that made the culture of this country grow. This dock was the most important seaport in the Caribbean, as it was frequently visited by large shipping companies of European, Western, Asian, and North American origin. Foreigners not only arrived in Puerto Colombia, but from there they left to other parts of South America such as Brazil, Venezuela, Chile, Argentina, and others. After the First World War, and thanks to the growing commercial boom caused by the Panama Canal in 1923, the dock was expanded and lined in concrete by Don Juan Antonio Colina de la Rosa. This managed to lengthen the dock some 137 meters more, in addition to having a renewed system of railways to load and unload these ships. However, and unfortunately, by 1943, the lifting of the railways was ordered and the unloading of the ships at the dock was prevented due to the commissioning of the Bocas de Cenizas navigable channel on the Magdalena River that same year. Due to this, the pier ceased to function for many years, and because of the deterioration due to the strong waves of the sea and the lack of maintenance, in 2009, the first of a 200-meter section collapsed, and in 2012, another 20-meter section, causing the pier to be divided into 5 parts. Reconstruction work began in 2019. It was not until 2 years later, in January 2022, that the reconstruction of the 200-meter pier was officially handed over. At the end of the current viaduct, if the water is clear, you would be able to see some of the parts of the old structure that communicated with the pier that is still standing. Among some of the things that you might find very interesting, I will tell you about the sinking of the German ship Prince August Wilhelm in 1918, and at the end of the First World War. This ship suffered a fire caused by its own crew, so not as to fall under enemy hands, remaining at the depth of 18 meters. When the ship was explored, more than 70 species were found in the shipwreck, serving as a natural ecosystem. At its 100th birthday in 2018, it was named Submerged Historical Heritage of Colombia. You can consult with your tour guide to be able to go by boat to explore the old pier and the boat. It is an experience that you cannot miss. Now that you know everything that came through this dock, take photos of the sunset, the sculptures alluding to immigrants, or delight yourself with the flavors of the square. Upload your photos with the hashtag Puerto Colombia Tierra de Historias.